Up everybody, more Medic One. Hey, welcome back to the shop. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're already subscribed, appreciate y'all watching all my videos. Today we're working on a little old garden scratcher. We're working on a Garden Master. It's a tiller plow. This is a pretty old unit, but as we can tell, it's got a newer 5 horsepower engine on it. All the controls for the choke and the throttle are on the engine, and they're not mounted on the tiller any longer. That's been that way for a long time, I do believe. The issue is we don't have any spark, so we're going to figure out why and possibly check and see if it's just a dirty mounting of the coil, where the coil mounts could just be corroded, or possibly we might have to replace the ignition coil. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna hook up my spark tester right here, and let's pull this engine through, and let's verify that we have zero spark. You're gonna be looking right here in between the gap. I'm gonna pull the engine through, and let's just see if it's got any spark. Make sure your ignition is on, of course. We have none. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of wrenches here. And I know I'm going to need a 3/8 long and a 7/16 because there's two different size bolts holding on this blower shroud. Somebody, I wish you'd look, if I can zoom in on that, a 7/16 and a 3/8 won't fit that bolt right there. 7/16 is just too loose, and a 3/8 won't even go over it. And yes, it says 10.9 on it, so guess what? Somebody has jammed a metric bolt down in here. So it's probably a 10 millimeter. Should be able to now just take the shroud and remove it. And there is our ignition coil. Boy, I guarantee that would have made a vibration if it cranked up. Look at that dirt dauber nest made in between the fins, or the fan on the flywheel. My goodness. What we want to do is we want to isolate this coil from the engine. So we're going to remove the coil kill wire right here. And then we'll retest for spark. Alright, so let's verify that we have no spark. We're going to spin the motor over. With the coil disconnected, Let's just check. None. Let's go ahead and remove the coil. And let's just check the mounting boss where this mounts and see if it's corroded. It's pretty bad. Now an old school trick would be to clean up this surface here, de-rust this and de-rust the engine block, mount the coil back on and see if spark returns. Go ahead and clean up the coil. Both sides. Go ahead and set your air gap. Put a little bit of pressure down on it. Now let's just check and see if we got a spark now. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. A lot of the times it's just the corrosion where the coil mounts. It's not getting a good ground. So let's just retest. Look at that. We got good spark. Nah, boo boo. Does it need a coil? Ha ha ha. Reattach your kill wire. It's obvious this machine has been sitting, so I don't know if it's going to have carb work or not. Let's see if it'll light off. Got something. so long. Alrighty guys, we got the little garden scratcher going one more time, and that just goes to show you that it ain't always the ignition coil bad when you don't have or spark. When you are lacking spark, man, that's the first thing I like to try to do. Give them a good cleaning. Alrighty guys, we got that little garden scratcher going one more time and the customer is ecstatic. But anyway, hey, if this content helped you out, and I know it did on this video, give me a thumbs up and smash that like button and click the bell so you'll get all my new videos. Well, y'all have a good rest of your day, and tomorrow's Monday. Y'all have a good week. More Medic One. Catch you on the next one. Bye.